Okay, we're back again. This time we're gonna show you everything you need to know how to solder. So we're gonna go step by step on each tool you're gonna need, everything you're gonna need to put together a pipe and solder it at home. This right here is a brownie glove. This one you'll need for your hands for the heat. Right here is a striker, so in case your torch doesn't have a button mechanism here, you'll be able to strike your torch so you can get it heated. This here is very important here. This is a reamer. This reamer here is a deburring tool, and it'll take the burr off of the pipe when you cut it. Okay, and I'll demonstrate that in a little bit. This is a deburring tool. You always need this when you're putting together a copper pipe, so you don't get turbulation and pinholes in your pipe. This is solder. I'm very picky with the solder, so this is water safe, 100% can-filled solder. This solder is very good solder, and it takes very well, and it's good stuff, and it's made for water. So you just want to make sure you have a good roll of solder. Sometimes you'll need a file, so you can file down burrs and edges. Right now, I'm going to try to show you the basics for now. I'll put this back over here. There's another roll of solder here, just in case there's like some extras that we had. Over here is tubing cutters. This right here will cut your pipe to whatever size and length that you measure it to. You have sandpaper, so you can clean the copper pipe and clean the inside of your piping and tubing. This right here is this is no corrode. This is a certain type of flux that you need. The flux is what you really draws the solder. So depending on what type of flux, this is used to be, and it could be used for water, but nowadays people tend to typically use the Everflux. Everflux is a solder. It's a flux. That takes in the solder very well, and it's made for water piping. So this is for soldering copper pipe. You're always going to need flux. So Everflux is a good water soluble flux, and it is made for water piping. It has a certain acid, and it kills all the germs and bacteria. This one here is your MAP gas. So your MAP bottle here will turn on your torch so you can solder. Right here is a flux brush. So this is the brush that you get this flux here or this flux here. You get it and you put it on the pipe, and I'll demonstrate right now in a second. This is a flux brush you're gonna need, and these here are for cleaning the inside of the fittings. So inside of the fitting, you'll be able to clean the inside, and so it's nice and clean. If it's not clean, whatever they say is not clean does not get soldered. So that's kind of like a rule of thumb. You always want to make sure everything's nice and clean on the inside of the fittings, and I'll demonstrate that in a second. This is a fitting brush. This right here is your torch. This torch here will solder and put heat to the pipe, so you can solder your pipe. So this is a torch, and it goes right on top of this MAP gas here, and I'll demonstrate that in a second. Right here is your piping, and right now we're going to demonstrate how to put it together and solder the pipe. right here I got a vise so I can hold the pipe, right? So we're holding that together. I'll make sure you guys get a good view on this. Right here I'm gonna want to clean the pipe. Sandpaper. Glove. Fitting brush. Fitting. Half inch. Always the inside of the pipe has to be reamed. If you don't take the burr out of the pipe with this reamer, you're gonna create turbulence, and it's gonna hit the wall. It'll hit the curb, hit the top of the pipe, and go like this. It'll do this domino effect, and it'll start eating the top of your pipe or bottom, or wherever the turbulence hits. Just a film. You don't have to put a lot of this stuff. This is just, you just need a film. You got it fluxed up, fluxed here. I'm trying to take that little excess off of anything. Back into this pipe. This is the ring. Should have used the new pipe, but this is just for a sample. But you see how that gets built up inside the pipe. So after time you get ring corrosion that actually just builds up. Okay, we'll sand this. Film. Make sure that stuff's in there. And right here, I'll actually cut a piece to show everyone. Put it on. Watch it, it won't fall. So I'm going to demonstrate a cut again. This cut here. cutters, wherever your mark is at. See, that was your cut piece. This was your mark that you wanted. This here, twist till it's firm, and go around and tighten as you go. Tighten. Go around it a couple times, tighten. Around it a couple times, tighten. Then it'll simply fall off. Remember, always ring your pipe. There's no point in putting copper pipe together if you don't ring your pipe. And it's all smooth. All smooth. Scrape on this. Nice film. All you need is a light film. All that dirt, anything, excess off. All you need is a light film. Gas, torch. Turn on. Always start from the bottom. You always want to start from the bottom. You will heat the pipe first, and then the pipe heats up the cup. When you heat up the pipe first, the inside of the pipe will heat up the little fitting before you heat it. Always wipe off the excess flux. The trick is to wipe off the flux. So it doesn't belong in the solder. there you have it, folks. This is the way you solder pipe. I've already soldered a T. Didn't take that long. I had to get it at the correct temperature for it to solder along. As you can see. Dripped a little. That's okay. This is for how you solder the pipe. And that'll be the video for today on the soldering pipe, and I will do other demonstration videos for soldering piping. This is just to get a T. I can do horizontal and vertical on the next videos. Thank you for watching. This is Greg and our educational videos.